Hello, everybody. I'm Miss Tell It Like It Is. I hope everybody's been doing wonderful out there. I am doing wonderful. Today's topic is going to be on what is this person bringing to your life? You know, somewhere in our lives, we've all fallen in love with someone that we did not intend to fall in love with. And a lot of times, the love bird just hits you. A lot of times out the blue, you don't expect it to happen. And that's how real love is. Real love just happens unexpectedly. And a lot of times we fall in love with people that we least would ever think that we would fall in love with. But that is just how the human heart is. The human heart does what it wants to do. A lot of times without our consent, because we can't help who we fall in love with. Some of us, we fall in love with people that are not good for us. And then we ask ourselves along the way, why is it so hard for us to walk away from this person? It should be just simple, cut and dry, right? No. Because when your heart is in something, it is never just easy to cut your emotions off. Even if you know in your heart the best thing to do is cut it off. A lot of times you just don't cut it off right away. So you go through changes. But you have to ask yourself, are these changes worth me going through? What am I getting out of this relationship? Is this relationship bringing any value to my life? Or is it just bringing drama, stress, disappointment, and an up and down roller coaster? You have to ask yourself, is this person bringing me anything of value? Or are they just sent in my life by the unseen enemy to tear me down and to literally destroy me? And everybody's situation is different. Each individual person that finds themselves in this state of falling in love with someone who isn't good for them, everybody's situation is different. So you have to analyze that. You have to analyze what caused you to fall in love with this person in the first place. And I'm going to tell you from most experiences, or what most people from their experience, why they have fallen in love with people that are not good for them. It's because a lot of times that person was deceptive in the beginning. That person did not show their true colors. And so the person that you fell in love with was just an illusion of who they really were not. And so now you're seeing all their true colors. And you're like, oh my God, this person really isn't good for me. But your heart has fallen. So you're in this situation where you just feel stuck in a rut. And some of you may not know how to get out of it. You may feel like, I'm stuck in this. But what you have to ask yourself, stay in this relationship that's not healthy for you. Where is it going to take you in the long run? If you find yourself constantly going through mentally, verbally, or even physical abuse, it's not going to get better. Over time, it's just going to get worse. And a lot of times when your heart has fallen for a person, even those that are not good for you, we wish for the best. We wish that they would change. We have this unlimited hope. Oh, this person's going to change. We're going to make it. It's going to be okay. And then sometimes they show us a difference. And then when we get comfortable, we let down our guards, we feel good. Here comes the ugly side again. Here comes the true side of who they really are. So you got to ask yourself, are you worth being torn down? Do you deserve to be disrespected? Do you deserve to be treated badly even though you have given this person no reason to treat you bad? You have to ask yourself, who sent this person in my life? Did God send this person in my life? Or did the devil send this person to my life? A lot of times, people are sent in your life, I believe. Spiritually, a lot of times we don't meet people just coincidentally. They were sent. But you have to ask yourself, what mission are they on? Are they sent in your life to destroy you? And when you figure that out, if you figure out that they're sent to destroy you, no matter how much you love this person, you have to pray and ask God to help you. Help you to love yourself more. Help you to get your heart back so you can walk away from this person. Because sometimes it's so easy to be caught up in an illusion that a person is going to change. And sometimes, for some of us, we fall in love with the wrong person because we see the potential of who they could have been. And a lot of times we fall in love with who they could have been, but who they are not, who they never became. A lot of times, even in the worst, the baddest of people, there is some good, there's some light. And if you're a positive person, a lot of times, and if you're in tune spiritually with different people's spirits, a lot of times you can see that good, even in the worst of person. And a lot of times because you walk in the light, that little bit of light that you see in that person, that little bit of light draws you in. And that little bit of light gives you hope that this person will get out of the darkness and walk towards the light. But remember, people, what you already know, everybody has a choice if they want to walk in the light or if they want to remain in the darkness. And no matter how much you desire for them to want to change and for them to change, they have to desire it. And they have to fight for it just as much as you're fighting to pull them over to the light. If they don't want to come to the light, then it's like you're pulling teeth without any tools. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to walk in the light. So then you ask yourself, if you're a good person and you're walking in a light, do you love this person enough to cross over to the darkness with them? Do you love this person enough to turn your back on yourself and allow this person's evil to literally pull you down and destroy you? And then you ask yourself, if you do love that person this much, ask yourself and be real with yourself. Is that real love? Or is that a warped delusion of what you interpret love is? Yes, I know everybody has their own interpretation of real love, what it is. But truly, real love brings value to your life. Real love builds you up and don't tear you down. Real love is supportive. Real love is empathy. Real love is sympathetic. Real love is kind. Real love is unselfish. If you're a good person and all you do is give, and build up people, and you have fallen in love with someone that is not good for you, you ask yourself at the end of the day, where are your building blocks for yourself? How are you going to stay afloat? How are you going to keep building yourself with someone who is destructive, negative, and dark? How are you going to keep building yourself and keeping yourself structured in one piece when you have this evil that is in your bosom that's continuously trying to destroy you? God gives us all common sense. Don't let being in love be the death of you. Because when you're with someone that is abusive, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, guess what? You are close to death. You're not living, but you're just surviving. You're not happy, but you're just pretending. And at the end of the day, you're just living a lie. And Miss Tell It Like It Is, I can tell it like it is. Because everything I talk about, I've been through in my life. See, life is nothing but a big test. And a lot of times we're given these tests by the universe to see if we're going to pass these tests. And sometimes until we pass these tests, we keep going over these same tests over and over and over until we pass them. And these tests are to build us up and to make us stronger, not to tear us down. But God gives us free will. We can allow the enemy to tear us down. Or we can say, hey, no more. I know what I deserve. I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. I know I don't deserve to be treated like shit. Saying that, I Miss Tell It Like It Is. I told it like it is. I hope these videos are helping somebody out there, because that's why I put them out. If you like this video or any of my videos, subscribe, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification button for any upcoming new videos. You all take care. I love y'all very much. I have a love for humanity. I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear, but I'm here to tell you what's good for you to hear. See, not everybody want to listen to this message. And it's okay. But for the ones who do, I welcome you. Come in and have a piece of the light. Saying that once again, I Miss Tell It Like It Is. You all have a wonderful day and be greatly blessed.